Namaskar. Today we have Mr. Rajesh Pal with us. Good evening, sir. We welcome you to the talk show, Leaders Talk Show of Young Minds. Mr. Rajesh Pal is an experienced HR professional. He has worked with conglomerates like Flipkart, Eicher Tractors, and Tata Motors. Worked with a lot of different locations, headed the department, and handled all different kind of labor, manpower, and people. Welcome you to this talk show of Young Minds, sir.
Thank you, Shafali, and Namaskar. This is a new normal for the corporate world.
Yes,
And
sir.
thanks for such a nice introduction.
Thank you so much, sir. So, sir, you being an expert in the HR industry, dealing with a lot of people. So, till now, we were discussing about how to handle the current situation, the uncertainty which came to us, the COVID-19, how to handle the people, how to handle work from home, doing work virtually, and managing work from home. So now we see that things are coming back to our old normal, and offices will be, some of the offices have opened with limited workforce, and the organizations will come to the old normal again. So what suggestions and what guidance would you like to give to the industry professionals, to the working professionals, how to engage people more effectively post-COVID, sir?
Right. That's a very interesting question, Safali, because from last 40, 45 days, when we are in lockdown, we understood that work paradigms has changed. It is a new normal, sitting at anywhere and then work from home, working in home, and then meeting the same productivity norms was the challenge. Now coming back to office work normal, the previous before the COVID, before this lockdown, bringing people back to the same work culture is very challenging, because it's a mindset change from the, let's say, 180-degree mindset change. People are comfortable in now working with the work from home, with the different kind of setups. They have understood the noise, they have understood how to manage the noise, and then they are giving the same productivity. I heard that most of the organization are continuing the work from home for the longer period. The reason being, if they are getting the same kind of a productivity, same kind of a trust, same time kind of a commitment from the employees, let them give them freedom. Let them work from a home and then get the same kind of a result. But at the same time, once we bring back the same work culture in the offices, in the workplace, in the companies, in the organization, one of the important thing that how to manage the stress, that people are coming to the office, managing the team, managing the let's say work pressure in a different kind of environment. Environment will change, and that environment will bring the another kind of a stress. Whereas work from a home, people are doing their work at the comfort from their place. So what I see, the challenge is one, bringing all of them together. That is one of the biggest challenge. The interdepartmental coordination and collaboration is going to be a challenge, because 30% or 50% of the employees will be called for the work, and the rest of 50% will continue work from home. That would be the challenge. How we are going to select the people who are the critical people, and if we are calling the critical people, who are the other people? Are they not so critical? The question we have to ask ourselves, that what kind of a role they are going to deliver. Another questions we have to ask, if they are not so critical, let's say X number of people are not so critical, can we outsource them? Can we give them a freelancing work? So the different kind of doors are going to open in the business world. More and more jobs will be outsourced, and this will bring a pressure on the employees, regular employees. There is an ample of opportunity for the freelancers, recruiters, the consultants, and this will open the new opportunity for work. So that is my thought at this point of time.
So I think, sir, with this, that a lot of challenges are going to come. The HR has to play that, role, that crucial role in the organizations, because this is a big question mark, that who is to be called and who is not to be called. So there may be a feeling that why I am called, am I the more important person in the organization? And I am not called, why do I don't contribute, or I am not a significatory employee in an organization? So I feel these are the questions with which industry, basically HRs, have to deal with these situations.
Right, right. Very, very rightly said, Shafali. Because this time calling people, as I said, 50% of the people can be called, or 33% of the people can be called. And who will be called? That is the question everybody has to answer themselves, not the organization, not the management. Employee has to himself answer that what role I am going to play in this crisis period. Am I so critical that I will bring the business back? That is the role if he's going to play while coming to the office, or even if he's not coming to the office, and he can play that critical role by sitting at his home, work from home conditions. Can he continue by doing that? So that will going to be defining phase for the employee. And I'll say organization has to introspect which of the roles was so critical, and which of the roles I will say that don't discontinue or don't outsource, but at the same time, can we continue work from a home for another, let's say one year time, and then the same kind of a productivity with same kind of a continuation can be possible. If that is possible, we may think less traffic on the road, less accident, no need to call the people to the traffic, the traveling time in the traffic can be used as a productive time, right? So those are the questions we have to ask ourselves, and that will set the I'll say the punch in punch out time is gone now. I was hearing 2 punch 1 lunch, now that is gone. Is the output which is going to be measured wherever you are working from, whatever the place you are working.
Right. Absolutely right, sir. I think you have rightly mentioned the questions with which the HR professionals and the industry professionals have to be prepared. You rightly said that you have to be answerable to yourself. That why I am doing this, why I am taking this action, why I am doing this step. So your questions and your insights, which you have given to the industry professionals, I think they would be really helpful in deciding the next course of actions and when the companies come in full force or with 50% force. So these suggestions would be really helpful to them. So thank you so much for coming live on Young Minds Talk Show, sir. Thank you once again. Thank you so much.
Pleasure is mine. Thank you. Take care.
Thank you.